What up, world? What up, media? I am Drewize, and this is Drewize Topics. Thank you for clicking this particular topic this afternoon, and thank you for viewing my previous videos here on YouTube called Drewize Topics. I definitely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. All sincerity, all genuinely, for real. And just like I've been saying, the world will know my name, and the world leaders will definitely know my name, Drewize, and a God that I believe in, that is Jehovah. Now, yesterday, I have done a little message in a particular church in Akron, Ohio, called Greater Faith Missionary Baptist Church. And that topic was, and that subject was, it is time. Go view it for yourself. That's my first speech in a church, So keep on speaking in, churches and possibly mosques. If one of them brothers allow me the permission to speak, or I can speak in little high schools or whatever that I'm welcome, have permission to be summoned to. Now, this topic I want to talk about. I want to express truth, nothing but truth. The topic is the truth, and I tell it like it is. Okay. I believe in a God named Jehovah. True enough, I was raised in the Kingdom Hall by my mother. I was raised in my mother's household, where she raised 3 children. That religion, Jehovah Witnesses, is a cult. That's true. Well, since I did not get baptized and become a elder, God placed people in my life that did not go to the Kingdom Hall. When I was 15, 16 years old, God put a particular woman that I used to date, friends and associates, that give me a Bible. And I began to read the Bible, that is the Holy Bible, and I found out the truth. Now, some of you that may be raised in this particular cult, some became this, a sister, a elder, and possibly moving up to what they call it, a circuit overseer that comes from Bethel. Let me tell you something about the circuit overseer. That some of you people that go to the Kingdom Hall, and some that do not go to the Kingdom Hall, don't know what a circuit overseer is. I'll tell you what is a circuit overseer. I'll tell you what it is. You will not believe it. The ones that go to the Kingdom Hall will not believe it. But the ones that do not go, some of you will believe. Some of you did research about it. And some of you will find out the truth when I tell you. A circuit overseer is a man, a Caucasian man, that was once a slave master that owned black slaves on that plantation. He was a man that sits on a horse with a whip. I repeat it again. A circuit overseer is a Caucasian man that used to own black slaves on the plantation. A circuit overseer is a man that is a Caucasian master, slave master, that sits on a horse with a whip. See? Look at the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. When you see that particular scene when a Caucasian man in that prison, riding on a horse, now he replaced the whip with the shotgun. You people that go to the Kingdom Hall did not know that. That's why the Lord said, the Lord Jehovah said, my people are destroyed by the lack of knowledge. That's what Jehovah said. Now I ask you, Jehovah Witnesses, people that goes to the Kingdom Hall, because I asked a particular sister this question and she did not give me a absolute common sense intelligent answer. Answer. She did not. I asked you, the ones that go to the Kingdom Hall, what have you witnessed from Jehovah that makes you a Jehovah Witness? What have you witnessed that you call yourself a Jehovah Witness? What have you witnessed? Tell me. Comment. Because what she said, some of you in that Kingdom Hall will say, oh, Jehovah. That's not telling me what you witnessed from Jehovah that makes you a Jehovah Witness. That's not telling me that. Oh, Jehovah. That's not giving me a absolute, accurate, intelligent answer. That's not. You claim to be the truth. But in honesty, that Kingdom Hall, the Kingdom Hall, the Jehovah Witness religion, is a place of a dwelling place of a cult. I told that to that sister and she didn't even defend it. She just, because it is. It is. On that note, Jehovah never said nothing about the 144,000 selection. Now you go back in the Holy Bible in the Revelations. Look it up for yourself about the 144,000. That's the truth. And what you're doctrine, what you're preaching to the world, it's an era of lies and deceivement. You do not read the Bible at all, because in your watchtower is always a damn question. Always. Now the ones that feels like how I feel and think like something similar how I feel, that believes in God and believes that God's name is Jehovah. I tell you how I am a witness of Jehovah. I tell you how I am a witness of Jehovah. I tell you how. God saw this, because when I came to my senses of renewal, that I asked him to help me with this renewal, I came to the sense of awakening. So I asked God this and that and this and that. God saw this and he heard my prayers. So it was one particular last summer. My son had a football game. A football game. Nice day. Sun is out. Everything like that. All of a sudden, I just found out I'm allergic to bees. I got stung by a yellow jacket. I didn't think nothing of it. After a while, the pain did not go away. So I felt this irritation of the poison from that yellow jacket. My skin tended to age and broke out in hives. My scalp felt like it was so on fire, and I lost my vision, and I felt like I was going to die. Long story short, I prayed that exact same prayer 3 times like Samson. I said, "Oh Lord, oh God, if it's in your will, let me go out like this." 3 times. My brother came pick me up, took me to the hospital. And the doctors was amazed how calm I was. I wasn't panicked. I wasn't frightened. Nothing like that. I wasn't. I was calm. Because they did not know what I know. Just like God said, I know what you know not. So I ask you, brothers and sisters that go to the Kingdom Hall, have Jehovah came to your doorstep like Abraham? Have he? No. You try to give me ask that question and you give me an answer like, well, I'm a witness because of Jehovah. That is not an accurate answer. Moving on. I will tell you the truth like it is. I will tell you like it is. Now, the truth is, it's going to be a day, an hour, and time that will come forth. Because they putting out movies now, white and black, this and that, about back then. You know? Why are they doing that? Something's about to emerge. Something's about to come forth. You know? I say this. Chewing up with that dude, that white guy, that little white dude did in Charlotte. Went in the church, unleashed bullets, trying to start a race war. That's what he's trying to do. Now, something's about to happen. A revolution's about to take place. So I tell you, young brothers in this generation, the younger generation, stop fighting each other, stop shooting each other, stop it and cut it out. You know, stop. Because God is right now manifesting an army. Right now, the prophet Joel said, "Wake up the young mighty warriors." That's talking about me and you. So stop all this killing each other and stop all this fighting each other, because this is what this man wants you to do. That's why he built the plantation of prison and put it on the stock market to put you there and send you there. You didn't know that. You know? Cut it out. Cut it out. No, Michael Jordan ain't saying this. Kobe Bryant ain't saying this. LeBron James is definitely not saying this. Kyrie Irving, Stephen Curry, they ain't telling you this. But I'll be the one to tell you this. Cut it out. Stop shooting each other. Stop fighting each other. Let's use that fearlessness and that boldness to this enemy. Let's use it. You know, it's time to wake up. It's time to organize. You know, we are that people that God chose us to be. You know, think back the story of Joshua when he became the new leader of the soldiers of Israel. When Moses died at 120 years old, Joshua said, "I order the young, strong warriors to do this and do that." You know, it's time for you to cut it out. You know, because all honesty, this is what he wants you to do anyways. See, why you think he grit his teeth at you? Why you think he don't want to see a strong black person like you walking around that carry himself right, upright, that appears right? He is threatened by you. He's threatened by me because how I come off as a young person. I may be strong looking, I may be handsome, whatever. But he is threatened by you, young brothers out there. He is threatened by you. The moment you wake up and come to senses, you put this man down, You put him down. The moment we rise, he fall. Why you think Hillary Clinton? She told President Obama, this is how they look at this. She told President Obama, just a couple of days ago, you were serving us tea. Donald Trump, he laid out a message. Make America great again. Now you young brothers, you young generation, you realize he said make America great again. That means put the blacks in our houses, blacks in the field to work. Because he still sees us as shadow slaves, beasts of the field. It called us subhuman, called us 3/5 of human. That is a total lie. He knows that we are God's chosen people. He knows that. He knows our real history. But he will not teach us that. He took away the Bible from us. He took away the Quran for us. He changed our name, our language, and our original religion that we believe in God. He put down Christianity on us. On us. That is not our religion. The Master, Jesus, never preached Christianity. Jesus never knew what Christianity was. He never teached Christianity. What makes me upset when I see you young brothers want to fight each other, want to shoot each other, so quick to lock horns with each other, so quick to grab a gun and point it at yourself or each other. But this man knows once you come to the knowledge of yourself, he's afraid you'll start pointing all that and all this at him. He wants you to do this. He wants to send you to that stock market of making money on plantation to keep you there forever coming up. So wake up. That's why Farrakhan talked the way he talked. He said, how much longer I'm going to be with you? And you want to talk this rap music? This rap, which today's music rap is total garbage. It's garbage. Excuse my language. It's shit music. It's shit music. Excuse my language. It's shitty music. You're not these groups like Amigos and whoever young artists, rap artists. You're not talking with a conscience, uplifting your kind of people, uplifting your brother. You're not talking about that. That's all you're talking about is guns, sex, and drugs. Rick Ross, the same way. Whoever rapper nowadays. You're not talking of a conscience. You're not awakening the people, your kind. See, how in the world you could get on in front of the TV, the camera, BET Awards, and the Grammys. As a black artist, you said, I want to thank to God and love God, and all this was done by him. Oh, but you love God, huh? Your black self love God. But your black self love God that you have never seen God, but hate your brother that you see every single day. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to go back to the original knowledge of divineness of ourselves. The black man is the black dark warrior. Not me, no satanic, no demonic evil. The dark warrior is the black man, the dark warrior. You know what? I tell it like it is. I tell it like it is. The ghetto, the hood, is a colony. Colony is destroyed. Low down. That's what the hood is. Colony. This country, the USA, is built for Europeans, Caucasian people. We was brought over here for a so-called purpose to be put to work. That's it. He tell us that we're African Americans. We're Africans. We're Jamaican. We're Haitian. We're Creole. Go in the Bible trying to find them where this man called us. Go in there. I bet you cannot even find it. I bet you cannot even find it. What you gonna find is Israelite and Hebrew. All the same. We are Hebrews. We are Hebrews. We got to do the Exodus. Separate and come out. Think back in the book of Revelations when the angels said about Babylon, come out of her, my people. And I say this, you know it, you know it. Don't be a slave. Take off that slave mentality and put on a mentality of a being of God. You know? And that's that. Drewize. And this is Drewize Topics. Post a comment if you'd like to. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. And thank you for watching. Peace and farewell.